to call him by his name, I do believe that's disrespectful. I think that there should be something maybe that's personal between you. Have to, you have to cultivate a relationship. You got kids need trust. They need to trust you.
Again, good to see you guys in attendance. I look forward for a respectful dialogue tonight. Bruiser said he's going to tone it down a little bit.
No, sir.
No?
Never that. Same old same.
Okay, wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. All right, with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and get a little icebreaker conversation going. I was trying to figure out which one I want to go into, but I'll go into this one. Just a little bit on the mild side. I ran across this video, and I know some of you guys may have seen it as well. But this guy was talking about marrying. If he marries a woman, he expects the children to call him dad. Did you guys see that video? Damn, all you guys be dead in y'all phones on social media posting everything, and I'm surprised ain't now one of y'all ran into this.
I didn't see the whole video in its entirety. I didn't see the whole thing. I probably saved it. You know how sometimes you know how we do as content creators. We don't watch it. We just save it. Like, oh, that might be.
Yeah. So you'll get a natural reaction.
That'd be a dope short.
Showing something that I probably just saved because I did.
Yeah, but like that'd be a dope short, and then you just
and then
yeah.
Okay. All right. So a man says when he gets married with a woman with kids, they need to call him dad. Here we go.
When I get married to a woman with kids, if the kids keep calling me Tuck or my name, my first name, that's disrespectful.
How?
Can I tell the her that them your kids?
Well, that's what you introduce yourself to them as. That's what they know you as.
No. It's on her to then change their pattern.
If y'all are married,
right?
What do you want them to call you?
Dad. You can't tell me to be a father to those kids and not be respected as one.
I agree with it. So like when
you
I got
cannot,
married,
because if you believe that, I can say them your kid. So when we have kids of our own, I can treat them differently, right?
No, you can still be respected as a father figure and still be called by your name. Like my uncle, I called him Jay since I was a little baby, and my stepdad, I call him Tom because that's what my mom and him discussed.
That shit was disrespectful. Just because you do it don't mean it won't disrespectful. Okay. So we teaching our kids to say yes ma'am and no ma'am to strangers, but we can't teach them to say, oh, that's dad right there to the taking care of you. Make that make sense. They can show more respect for a stranger than the person that actually feeding them. Don't give me the duties without the title.
Let me finish.
Don't give me the duties without the title.
All right, I'm curious to get you guys' thoughts on this. This is coming in heavy, real heavy. I'm going to start with you first, Israel. What are your thoughts about that? If you're marrying a woman, do you want her kids calling you dad?
Get off my mama. No, you ain't my damn daddy. Hell no. No, listen. No. Don't call me dad because I ain't your dad. Chances are I'm not going to marry a woman that has children that are not my
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Next.
Yes. Chances are I'm not going to marry a woman who doesn't have children that are not mine. But if I should happen to, you could call me Mr. Israel, sir, or something else cute, but don't call me daddy because I ain't your damn daddy.
Okay. Somebody, the AP accountability partner said he actually agrees with it. Dude's logic. But let me go ahead and let me start with get a woman in here. Women, would you be okay with your children calling your kids? Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
Your husband, stepdad.
Yeah, there you go.
Go ahead, Precious.
Yeah, I don't know about dad, but to call him by his name, I do believe that's disrespectful. I think that there should be something maybe that's personal between you. Have to, you have to cultivate a relationship. You got kids need trust. They need to trust you. So I wouldn't say dad, but I think that once you build that relationship with that child, then y'all could come up with something that you're comfortable with, and they can know the importance of the position that you hold in their life, and y'all could come up with that. But dad, if they already have a dad, they're already calling somebody that. Now if they don't have a dad and dad is not present in their life whatsoever, then I can see why a man would want to, put the flag in the ground and say, hey, I'm stepping up to that. I'm stepping into that position for you. That's what I am in your life. But if the child has a father, then I think that should be a personal, something between the child and that man.
Yeah, I'm kind of along the lines with you, Precious. I don't want a stepchild to be calling me dad. I think it's disrespectful to the dad. I think that dad should always have that title. I'm okay with calling me by my name. I don't look at it as a sign of disrespect. Now, when it comes to structure, I don't think that a name is going to determine whether that child respects you or not. I think how you carry yourself, how you're treating his mother, how you're running your household, I think those are all deciding factors as far as how the house is going to be ran. So if the child ain't respecting you, I'm just curious if the woman is even respecting you. Because if that child is not respecting that woman, then we got a bigger problem. It's going to probably bleed over into the whole household that he's just not going to respect any authority. That's just my take on it. Go ahead, Bruiser.
So yeah, I wouldn't want I ain't gonna say my son's calling somebody else dad, but I wouldn't want I would just accept sir,
What?
or Mr. Surname, whatever. Yeah, I think dad, father should be reserved strictly for the biological.
So is it just Mr. or is it Mr. whatever then that followed by a name? Because this just seemed kind of strange. Somebody walking around saying Mr.
Mr. Surname. Whatever your last name is.
Okay, gotcha.
Wait, last name? Wow, not even first name?
That's too formal.
That's too formal. Yeah, I was thinking the same
Right.
thing. Not first name, not like Mr. Bruiser.
I don't think so. I think it's just the name, and
Mr.
I think
Bruiser.
we all called our individual. Okay, so depending on your relationship to a person, you're gonna call them a different name. Like my sister, I call her Sissy, and my kids call her TT Jazz.
Call her who? Said
Sissy.
Sissy?
Sissy, and my kids call her TT Jazz. They love TT Jazz. They don't call her some special name. It's TT Jazz. They call my man Ryan. His kids call me Joy. There's no disrespect because there's all love there, you guys. Like it would be a different energy if there was animosity towards all of us. Then they could say it in a dissy way or like try a vengeful way. But they're so young that they already knew us since they were little kids as Joy and Ryan and all the other names. So it's not seen as something weird. It's seen as that's their name. They're together. They love each other. They love us. And that's what it is. So I don't think it's a problem as long as it's established early and the kids understand that this person is important to you.
So it's not a problem if your kids call another person mom when she's the stepmom and you are the real mom? That's not the problem for you?
No, I'm saying you don't have to call them mom and dad for them to have significance. They already have a mom and dad.
Yeah, but like on the topic is that this guy is trolling. He's a shock joker. Like there's no bigger violation than call dad to somebody that actually not, and unless the guy is dead or is in jail for life without the chance of parole, like don't even try to do that. And the thing is, you can call your bluff. Hey bro, 50 Cent is the father of the kids. Go ahead and tell the kids to call you dad in front of him and see what happened. Right? It's just that I think he wants the term, but as soon as imagine that you have those visitations and the dad is there, tell the kid to call you dad and see what's going to happen. That's like the guy either is going to lash out at the mom or he's going to lash out at the guy. So this is all fun and games until the dad is in their presence.